Hello there, you already know, but if in case not, I'm the driver of the number one known as Thomas, and I'm with my co-worker. His name is Ted, and I'm sorry I haven't told you my name yet, and that's Bob Lanson. I live with wife Petra, and I also have a son known as Thomas, and his I and Petra named him after Thomas. Anyways, we live on an island you all know, which is called Sodor. I'm sure all heard about it, as it's famous for the magical talking engines. We usually take passenger trains with an E and Clarabelle Thomas 2 coaches, and we work on a branch line along with other engines known as Percy, Toby, Mavis, and Daisy. But the reason why I'm writing this is because there's a facility at Victor's Town with a weird smell when you pass it, but I can't talk more about it right now. Around this island our jobs are shunting trucks and pulling goods trains. As I am writing this, we are waiting for the passengers at Farker. If anything happens, I'll write down anything that had happened. I thought everything was going to be a normal day like usually. I got off Bertie and went to Thomas and woke him up and found Ted steaming him up, and we prepared for today or what was going to be. We picked up an E and Clarabelle and had to go and make a first run to Crank, but first we picked up the passengers from Earlsbridge. On our way we saw more planes, which they seemed to head towards Victorstown, but other than that we made it to Crosby, dropped our passengers and our new ones. Our stop was Wellsworth next, and we didn't stop at Murren since that wasn't one of our stop. We later arrived at Crunk and picked up our passengers, but we needed to turn around and go to Thomas branch line with our second run. Eventually we managed to turn around and we were about to take off when we heard a familiar whistle.
Oh, where's Birdie? Should be here right now. Wait, how do I think it is?
Donald shot past with a passenger train with planes firing at him and he yelled at us to run.
Thomas, run, run at that!
Some of the planes continued after him while the rest stayed and began shooting at us, but what we saw next horrified us. One of them dropped a bomb and it was heading towards Victorstown. After a few seconds we saw a mushroom cloud in the distance. We had to get going, so once all the passengers got on board, and we sped out hoping to get to safety.
Get us the plane and out of here!
As we got to the top of Gordon's Hill, someone was on top and I barely heard him. Said number of one to run terminate him.
Oh God! Everyone, get out board! Hurry! We don't have time! Hurry!
Then as we neared Wellsworth, Edward shot past with 2 express coaches and went down the Brandon Branch. Gosh, I hope he's out. Suddenly, as we were passing Henry's force, there were 2 planes, and they fired at us 2 of those got-famous cheeks. shock wave hit as we went through cause the all windows shattered, and as we went through the tunnel we passed Molly and we told her to rev us. Molly screamed for help and we heard explosion. At last we reached Ellsbridge, Ted, and I checked on Thomas Gar's. Lucky he was mostly up, but he was still in pain. Some of the passengers left to go find food and water. Hopefully they'll be back soon.
Disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help